Hi, so thank you so much if you are watching the recording, and a huge thank you to those of you who have at very short notice just agreed to come and join me today in a time of just holding sacred space for the people and the region of Ukraine. As I have just shared with the group, I am not an expert. This is not a political statement in any sense, but I felt there was nothing I could do, but perhaps I could just be and hold those people and hold that whole area and that whole situation and surround them with the medicine of sunflowers, which is the national flower of Ukraine. So that is what we're going to do. I invite you just to take a few breaths. We will start with our traditional 3 breaths, and we will then send our heartstrings around the world. We will send a ring of light. We have people here in the live group from all around the world. And that actually gives me the chills just as I think about those people that are just circling the globe. So let's just get ourselves centered and quiet as we breathe our 3 breaths. And the first breath, we just let go of anything that has happened for us before this time. Breathing in and release. And then with our second breath, we let go of anything that is coming ahead for us in our day. Breathing in and release. Just letting all of that go. And then we come fully present into this time of prayer and painting and meditation together. Breathing in and as we release, just coming fully present. And then I would like you to imagine a bead of light, a string of light coming from your heart and just going out from wherever you are in the world. And I just invite you to send that light out into your town, into your county, into your state, into your country, and see that light beaming around the world. And as you do, as your beam of light goes round, sending love and peace around the world, you see the lights from all of the other countries that are represented here, and all of the countries that are represented by people watching the replay. And I just invite you to imagine that light just spinning and weaving its way around the entire globe, this beautiful planet of ours. And then just become aware of your breath and bring yourself to center. Okay, I am going to very simply draw sunflowers. I'm not particularly going to talk very much as I paint. I invite you to do your own way of meditating, your own way of praying, your own way of drawing flowers. Mine are very abstract sunflowers. They tend to just be a lot of yellow and a bit of brown in the middle. So I'm going to make a start on that, but I wanted to share with you a little while ago I did a meditation on sunflowers. Let's just come a little bit closer down so you can see. And one of the things that I became aware of as I looked into sunflowers was that they provide for our mental well-being, our physical well-being, our emotional well-being, and our spiritual well-being. And as I'm thinking about the situation in Ukraine, the sense that sunflowers can provide healing and medicine for the physical discomfort, for want of a better word, the physical situation that is going on there, how the people and that country are coping mentally with actually just thinking about the whole situation, how they are managing emotionally, you know, being aware of loved ones, and how does their spiritual beliefs, how does that support them? And the sunflower covers all of these basic human needs of spirituality and our emotional needs, our mental growth, our physical growth. And I'm just going to hold this whole session in a red thread. So imagining that red thread connecting everybody in this live session, everybody in the replay, and just really holding that space and bringing that full circle. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to start painting. So I'm just going to put a slightly darker center to my sunflowers. And then I'm going to have various yellows around my page that I can bring in. I remember researching sunflowers when we did a week on sunflowers in my group, and I learned that Van Gogh only used yellow. He didn't use any other colors in his sunflower paintings. Okay. And I'm just pausing as I see all of those dots around my page. We often in intentional creativity use prayer dots, and I'm imagining all of those dots as being prayers for that whole region. And then I'm just going to bring all of those people, all of those prayers, I'm going to activate them. I'm going to energize them. Okay, and I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to put some music on, which is Ukrainian traditional folk music. And as we were, I was just sharing at the start of this session, you know, when we're in this sort of prayerful time, we tend to think that it needs to be very quiet. But the Ukrainian traditional music made me feel a real sense of dance. And so I'm thinking about praying for that region and really being aware that, you know, do I know enough about this region to know even what I want to pray, other than to hold these people and hold that country and hold everybody who is involved in that, just holding them and seeing that peace, seeing a resolution to the situation, coming quickly, dancing across that country, across that whole region. And I'm just going to put that music on because I think
Бегу, ведь надо все успеть. Ловлю неуловимое, тружусь, рискуя закипеть. Несу невыносимое, кручусь, как белка в колесе. До ума помрачения, вся жизнь как будто карусель. Сплошные приключения. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Знать не дано, летят секунды в прошлое. Пусть будет долюшка моя, с моей мечтой схожая. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Хочу на берег океана, хочу любви без обмана, хочу веселья подольше, хочу я счастья да побольше. Хочу я счастья да побольше. сміялась, у лагіднім морі грайливо купалась, ніжно гойдалась на гребені хвилі, вільно розкинувши рученьки білі. Диво очі кольору фіалки у безмежно юної русалки. Диво очі, а у них зізнання. Я так хочу справжнього кохання. Перлинами пишне волосся прибрала, світилася щастям, вона покохала, та раптом дізналась, за що така кара. Людина русалці не пара, не пара. Диво очі кольору фіалки у безмежно юної русалки. Диво очі, а у них зізнання. Я так хочу справжнього кохання. Русалка ридала, русалка металась, з бурхливої хвилі в безодню кидалась. У мріях залишилась сукня весільна, шампанським не стане морська піна. Диво очі кольору фіалки у безмежно юної русалки. Диво очі, а у них зізнання. Я так хочу справжнього кохання. Диво очі кольору фіалки у безмежно юної русалки. Диво очі, а у них зізнання. Я так хочу справжнього кохання. Я так хочу, я так хочу, я так хочу справжнього кохання. Очима я обіймаю, та холод твій я ковтаю, замерзаю. Ти серце моє розіп'яла, та глибоко в душу запала і не знала. Без тебе йду, спотикаюсь, воюю з собою, змагаюсь, сподіваюсь. Вдихаю чи видихаю, не бачиш, як я кохаю, я кохаю. Дай, 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 мені дай, дай, дай свого тепла, ла-ла-лай-ла-ла. Дай, 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 ти най-най-най, така одна, на-на-най-на-на. Тобі буду вічним літом, і золотом, і самоцвітом, цілим світом. В намісто дні нанизала, чим ти мене прив'язала, не сказала, не кликала і не гукала, ходила, не помічала, обминала, усе б на місця свої стало, якби ти мене покохала, покохала. Дай, 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 мені дай, дай, дай свого тепла, ла-ла-лай-ла-ла. Дай, 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 ти най-най-най, тебя разлюбить, ведь ты меня научила жить. Но разве можно забыть тебя, любовь моя, бесценная, любовь моя, бесценная. Грає море зелене, тихий день догора. Дорогими для мене стали схили Дніпра, де колишуться віти закоханих мрій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій, де колишуться віти закоханих мрій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій. Очі дивляться Канни, серце в них перелюб. Хай розкажуть коханій, як я вірно люблю. Буду мріяти й жити на крилах надій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій. Буду мріяти й жити на крилах надій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій. Спить натомлене місто мирним лагідним сном. Ген вогні, як намисто, розцвіли над Дніпром. Вечорів оксамити, мов щастя прибій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій. Вечорів оксамити, мов щастя прибій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій.
Okay, so that's where I'm going to pause the recording. I feel my page is complete for now. Yeah, quite emotional as I'm just listening to that music, which I'm hoping I'm going to be able to share on the recording. So thank you if you have watched the replay, and sending much love and light all around the world.